Hi everyone, I'm Nikki Haskell, Big Nick BH, and I want to tell you how happy I am. I am here to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and I want you to love your family and your friends, and most of all, I want you to love yourself. This is a good time for you to look inside your heart and decide what's next for you. Don't punish yourself. Don't take yourself to the point where you're unhappy about little things. Give yourself a break. Look at yourself and say, I want to do this, and then do it. And you know what I noticed? Don't ask everybody if you should do something, because they're going to say no. No is the fastest, easiest word to say, but do it yourself. I've done everything myself on my own, and that's why I am perfectly happy. And I wish you all a happy, healthy, joyous, and successful Thanksgiving. I love you.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion, too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
What does look up mean? Does it mean to look up to somebody? Look up the restaurant address online? Or look up which is the best kind of wine to buy in Chile? Or does it mean look up to me? What does look up mean?
What makes me look up is my ancestors, and knowing that their dream came true, and that your daydreams can turn into your reality. Just look at Delmonico's.
Look up. Look up at the sky. Look up at the clouds and see yourself. Look up into the seemingly empty space. Infinity. Look up so far that you see where it all starts. Look back at yourself and become very small. The vastness of the up, the center of the earth, perspective. Look up at the past, look up at history, look up at great humans, look up at great masters. Look up at what can be done, look up at people who do good. Keep looking.
Eileen Beck, and I'm the creator of Coming from the Heart podcast.
Look Up symbolizes my 5-year journey of going through vertigo. It also connects to the sun's stillness and that magnetic, magical feeling of endless possibilities. It also represents hope and healing. So please join us at Coming from the Heart podcast, where you are never alone in your mental health journey.
We really want to make sure that the stigmas are moved upon and moved forward. Mental health is something that we all deal with on a daily, and to really bring it to mainstream is my trajectory and my goal, and that's what I do on my podcast. Speaking to so many different communities that I've spoken to, it's just an honor for me to speak to people, hear their journeys, and continue my aspirations in the mental health space.
Look up, New York. I'm Kay Boitmore, an opera singer, songwriter, and content creator from Mississippi, now living in Italy. I look up by collaborating with artists around the world on projects that bring positivity and hope. Right now, with Andrea Ceccamori, I'm blending his beautiful orchestral music with the text of Il Cantico delle Creature by St. Francis. It reminds us when we look up, we find purpose, and when we reach out, we find each other.
To me, look up is an act of freedom. It's a quiet rebellion against scrolling through your life instead of living it. We spend so much of our lives looking down at our phones and screens and schedules, and it feels exhausting because it's all addictive noise anyway. It's like a spell. But the moment you look up at the sky, you connect to something that isn't artificial. You connect to something that is really real. You know, like the part of you that isn't lost in the noise. And when I say look up, I actually mean wake up from the stories on your phone that keep you isolated and alone and addicted. I think that when we look up, we break the spell. And the best part of it is that it doesn't have to be hard. It's really easy. Just raise your head. Look up.
What does looking up mean? Looking up means connecting to higher power and saying, yes, I can. Looking up means being okay with being who you are and being comfortable in your own skin.
The ground will always be whispering your name, soft as roots remembering where you came from. But the sky, oh, the sky, when you look up, the sky sings your eternity, a chorus of horizons calling you home. Lift your gaze, and what you thought was a ceiling only becomes a doorway where love pours in unendingly. Like a river of light, a waterfall of light that never runs dry. Look up beyond the story you carry, beyond the walls you once believed could hold you in. See how every star leans forward, offering its ancient glow just so you remember you have always, always been infinite. So look up. And look up again, and again, and again, and again. Look up!
Hey, it's John Freya from here in New York, and happy Thanksgiving. Remember, with New York City, the secret's always been above you. That's why you have to look up. We rush eyes down, screens glowing, dodging people, but if you look, really look up, you'll see the story of who we are. Steel and stone stretching into clouds, the Empire State Building, born in the middle of the Great Depression, built on belief when the world was at its low point. Gargoyles perched on Art Deco towers, watching generations rise and fall. Fire escapes like iron vines on old tenements. Ladders of hope for those who first called this city home. Look up and you'll see resilience in every skyline. Dreams etched in glass, ambition outlined in steel, because here, every window is a reminder that someone dared to dream and imagine higher. So when the city feels heavy, when the noise, the crowd, the grind starts to pull you down, pause, breathe, and look up. Because here in New York, looking up isn't just about the view. It's about remembering that no matter how crowded the sidewalks get, the sky is still yours.
To look up is to revere, to honor those who move us, literally and spiritually. We look up to the artists who came before us, the cultures that carried rhythm across generations, the ancient movements that speak without words. We look up to passion, to the beauty of form, to the courage it takes to move differently, to the grace that unites us all through dance. On the streets, on the stages, across every culture and beat, we revere movement itself. Look up, revere the celebration of humanity.
When I think about looking up at the sky, I think about prayer, I think about my ancestors, I think about all of us here having a bit more peace and protection, that everybody here has blessings raining on them. When you look up and you see different cloud formations and how sometimes they look like animals, and how you can be creative and dreamy and imaginative. I think about how small I am and how there's something greater and a kind of like a divine force that's looking out for all of us, even though things are rocky. To never give up is to look up and to feel the spaciousness in your body and your heart, and to feel connected with everyone here on this planet.
I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and I'm so grateful to be alive and have my AA brothers and sisters who have supported me through the years of my sobriety, and my family, my brother Richard, Wendy, Robbie, and Bruce, Nikki, Cornelia, and Rachel, and all my good friends throughout the years that have supported me and guided me into the right direction of sobriety. I'm so grateful to be alive. And this Thanksgiving, I get on my hands and knees every day and thank God that I'm here and I have my friends, I have my health. I go out inside, enjoy the beautiful surroundings that are around me, and take little steps at a time. And I don't dwell on the past, and I stay in the moment. And that's how I live my life. But thank you, everyone, and wishing you all a very happy Thanksgiving.
I started to look up when I moved to Paris as a student with 8 years old, and I watched buildings like crazy. That means for me stopping a bit, going back, and thinking out of the box, which at the end of the day is what makes this meaningful.
Look up to me is a message of hope. Whatever hardship you're going through, you always have a choice to look up. So please, never give up, move forward, and look up.
We're so connected that we've become completely disconnected. Look around. Everywhere faces are downcast, illuminated by the cold glow of the screen. We're scrolling past the world. We're trading real life for the infinite feed. It's stealing your presence. You're missing the sparks of inspiration, the unexpected moment that could change your day or even your life. The world is a masterpiece happening right now, and you've muted the sound.
Imagine what you could create if you looked up. See the world through the eyes of other creative minds. Let the reality inspire you. Be present in the conversation. Be present in the moment. The real world doesn't have a battery life, and its stories are infinite. Take a deep breath, tuck your phone away, step into the sunlight, and become free. The world is waiting. Don't miss it.
My name is Charlotte Stone. I'm a photographer born and raised in New York City. Growing up, looking up literally meant tilting your head back, maybe like you are now. Seeing things bigger than myself, my parents, tall buildings, perceived heroes. Now it's something more layered. We constantly have to remind ourselves to look up from our phones towards nature, the sky, the universe, to feel that spiritual connection that binds us all. As artists, we need to tap into the collective unconscious. That's where our true inspiration arrives. Times Square is a modern miracle, a true testament to human innovation and a mirror of our own distraction. Looking up for New Yorkers can also be a shadow memory. Seeing a plane fly by can trigger the trauma of 9/11, the fear, the sense of loss. But it can also be a sense of hope now and of resilience. So looking up means rising up, above our distraction, beyond our trauma, towards each other, connection, as creatives, survivors, and dreamers.
My name is restaurateur. In few words, I'm passion. Passion has been such a part of my life, particularly in arts. And the detail of that deep emotion, sometimes there's no words to describe it, and yet I've been trying to put it visually onto paper with color and form and shapes, and just incredible once you discover that passion is an incredible motivator moving forward in one's life.
Look up Times Square, to me, means looking up into the universe, being inspired, and creating art that makes people smile.
Look up to the brain.
Look up into the hive.
Look up to the sky.
Look up to love.
To love. Am I?
To me, look up literally means like look up from your telephone. Look around you. Enjoy nature. Enjoy the sky. Enjoy the sun. Just be grateful for the things that you have in life and actually engage with the people around you.
I'm Laura Geller, and New York makes me look up because it reminds me to reach for my dreams and all the many limitless possibilities.